Oh no. I almost leaked the stream key. I'm so stressed right now. I know!
Oh boy.
Yeah, that should be audio, right?
Yes, there is. Are you reffing as well? Clear host. Oh my god, League of Legends is so loud. One sec, I gotta close this freaking client. Alright, now they are going to be starting... wait, what slot is this? Hey, both players spinning. Both on the hyper precision pick. Very slow song, but very easy to miss considering it's CS7 with hard rock. That's like what? CS 9.8? Both players holding on. Act very similar. Katie Djeestar getting a little bit of an AC advantage, but you know, fourth into the map, there's a lot that could happen. Lydiia missing on a tiny aim. I guess that's the entire map, missing again on a small aim. You know, the hyper precision, very hard to control your aim like this. And you know, Katie just holding on to that combo, but 95% act dropping, but still up like a 2% on Lydiia. And the lead just keeps dragging over. For Lydia's first pick, this is an unfortunate outcome. Oh, and Katie Djeestar breaks. If Lydiia keeps up the combo, it might be able to come back to her side. 70k and dropping. Lydiia with a 100 combo lead. 65k. Both players holding on as best as they can. Katie's act lowering a little bit every hit. And she breaks one more time. Lydiia with an insane combo advantage. The score is going to flip over fast. And if she keeps this up, it's only going to get bigger. But Lydiia misses. Now we're in a very even state. Katie misses again. Both players very tight. Lydiia with a small combo advantage and a very small score deficit. The score deficit closing very shortly. Katie missing again. And Lydiia pulling ahead. And the lead is just pulling over. 40k and rising. Katie's combo just not enough to stop it. And, you know, despite the early misses, Lydiia takes their point pretty convincingly, considering it's a 1v1. 60k, no slouch, considering how hard this map should be to combo. It's CS 9.8, man. Very similar combos, very similar AC. With Lydiia, a little more AC. But Lydiia held a little more combo throughout. Right now. Next pick goes to Katie Djeestar. We'll see what they pick. Obviously the hyper precision worked in favor for Lydiia. That's always just the first few picks. We don't know what'll go on next. Oh, Katie Djeestar is picking KT Djeestar's system 0.8 scale. Very aim control heavy, very finger control heavy. Extremely hard map, actually. And looks like they're already saying good luck. I mean, it might just start now. Good luck to both players. Katie Djeestar on the wrong map. You might want an emergency. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, KT Djeestar system, it's about what you'd expect out of a KT Djeestar map. Grid aim, very snap aimy, very finger control-y. And, you know, of course, a little bit of precision trip you up. Both players playing it great. Lydiia with the SS so far. Ak is considerably better. Lydiia very comfortable. Lydiia dropping her first 100, but they're gonna keep going. Both players comboing out of the first third. Lydiia dropping a ton of act.
Hello, I think I'm free to commentate now.
Alright, misted. That's
Hello.
good. The
Yeah.
match is dead even right now. And Lydia missing on what?
Oh, it's so unfortunate, miss, but I mean,
Yeah,
Katie,
missing on the perfect overlaps.
KT
Katie's just
Djeestar.
doing it.
KT Djeestar. I think that's supposed to be just a respelling of KT Djeestar. Looks like they're shedding their own map. Their own map reel. Still holding on to that FC. Lydia is struggling. They keeps finding more breaks.
Yeah, these perfect overlaps, no slouch. It's very hard to read these. Like Katie Djeestar is just killing it.
Yeah, I mean,
straight up, this entire time I've been reading their name as Katie. I'm not gonna lie, just like straight up.
it's okay. You can just say that if you want. Now the sliders are kicking back in, but KT is still. Or should we just call them Nihilit? That's their name before their name change.
What was their name?
Nihilit.
Nihilit?
Yeah, I think so. Anyways.
Yeah, no, Lydia struggling now. Katie Djeestar just continuing.
Yeah, I mean they're still holding on to the FC right there. Oh no,
Oh,
they break
and
it
they
again.
break.
But still an
Yeah, no, this
incredible
map-
score nonetheless.
Yeah, this map's ridiculous, man. So many perfect stacks, so much grid aim, a little bit of finger control to trip you up, and Katie Djeestar is very, very comfortable. Lydia not putting up a terrible score either, but I mean, Katie Djeestar just so very experienced with this map. I mean, check their name, check the name of their mapper. Pretty.
Yeah, look at that
Pretty
S
similar,
rank
man.
right there, 97% accuracy and only one slider break. That is a very, very strong score to have for their first pick here. You know, not giving out early, not getting break pointed early, just securing their first pick in the most dominant way ever.
Katie Djeestar egoing a little. Baby misses. Very unhappy with their score. But we'll see what Lydia picks next. See if they can secure it. Hard Rock 14, what is that? Duvet. Very good song. I don't know what the map is.
Yeah, very good song. This is
Just
gonna be
explain.
CS 7.2 slider aim for the most part. So
And yeah, I mean, this match has been 3 precision maps back to back to back.
yeah, I mean, you know, we saw the CS9 map, CS 6.5 map, and now we're getting CS 7.2. They're running these precision picks really quick here.
They really don't want to aim big. They want to aim small. Small notes and small aim, man.
Yeah, respect.
See how they do on the slider aim, man.
Oh my god, do you see
Lydia's
Lydia's
aim
cursor?
is-
Oh my god. Jesus.
Lydia's aim very, very shaky, but they're still hitting all the notes. Both even. Lydia finding the first 100, and Lydia finding the first break.
Yeah.
Katie
and-
Djeestar just holding on.
Yeah, but this map being about 3 minutes, so maybe an early break is not as impactful as you would imagine it to be, especially with
Katie Djeestar breaking again.
yeah.
Not again.
Trades it out shortly after, and we get into this first part here, and you see the sliders start to kick in.
Yeah, and the score is going to slowly even out if Lydia holds their combo.
Yeah,
Game's still very, very shaky, but I mean, they're hitting the notes.
they are. I mean, it's pretty even right now. Lydia does have
Mild
the
accuracy.
slight combo advantage, and so shortly they're shrinking that lead down. And if they keep holding on, they're eventually gonna bring it over on their side.
Yeah, but the score's not flipping over very fast, especially since Lydia's act is just a little worse than Katie Djeestar's.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's negating the combo. And
Oh,
Lydia
Ly-
missing
Lydia.
right before the sliders.
Yeah, that's just gonna give the advantage to Katie Djeestar, and they're gonna run away with this combo right now. But that combo
One
is
turns and breaks
short-lived.
in the slider.
That combo is short-lived, and so now things are still pretty close. Less than 10k here.
Yeah, both players finding extremely close misses. This match is not going to be a quick one. Look at it. They're both playing really good. Katie Djeestar a little frustrated circling that left.
Yeah. I mean, they saw how close it is, how close the combos are and everything. And so it really just comes down to who's going to hold more combo here. Because,
Yeah,
you know, what, 8k
Lydia dropping a
difference?
little act.
Yeah, any breaks here are gonna be very, very important to determine, you know, for how this map's gonna go. But with
For
Lydia
sure. I
having
mean,
a bit more combo, they're gonna flip the score lead a little bit. But with more axle drops, it's gonna give it to Djeestar for a little longer.
yeah, the mild combo advantage doesn't mean anything if you keep dropping 100s, unfortunately. And they both hit through the 1/3. Lydia's dropping a little act, but Katie
Oh.
breaks right after the 1/3. Lydia's still holding, and he's gonna pull that lead away.
Oh, don't get jump scared here.
Oh, and they're
They've practiced the map.
through.
Lydia is
They are
not.
through the first ladder.
They aren't breaking on that big slider now, but this is where the map really starts to pick up. So the longer Lydia holds, less time for Djeestar to recover here.
Yeah, and the aim is just so brutal, and they're still comboing through.
Yeah, look at that. They've already crossed the
Djeestar with-
500k
Yeah.
score here, and yeah, I'm afraid there's nothing that Nihil can do, and with that break, that just seals the deal.
Yeah. Lydia holding combo all the way through the end, making up for those early misses and just comboing all the way through and making a good score. 620k against 462k. I mean, that's a winning score.
It is a winning score. Brings it up 2-1. Each players are winning their own picks. Still.
Yep, no break points so far.
No, and look at that though. With an S rank on Nihilit's side, but fortunately, just didn't have the combo. Just kept finding slider breaks.
Unfortunate slider breaks too. You know, both players played that pretty well though. Lydia looking very dominant on their pick so far. A little sketchy at the start, but they make it work.
Now, we're going to Hard Rock 6 now. And we're doing a complete switch up from the past couple maps.
No more control. The only controlling that's happening is in your hand.
Yeah,
Your left
like,
hand. Alright.
yeah. Or maybe right hand if you're you know, if you're lefty. If you tap with
Now
your
they're
right hand.
tapping instead of aiming.
Yeah. And this being around what 224 BPM for 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. It's just all burst and finger control the whole way through.
Very finger controlly. Oh boy, both players. Rough. Both finding early misses like that. But Lydia considerably down on act compared to Djeestar. I don't know if that's gonna say much about how the rest of the match is gonna go, but yeah, Lydia finding a lot of struggle on this. Djeestar not playing, not finding a lot of combo, but it's a lot more than whatever Lydia's getting, unfortunately. And the act difference is really showing the comfort difference here. Lydia is not built to tap this.
We're already seeing very early who's more comfortable on this map than the other one. I mean,
Yeah, Lydia's sitting at a comfortable 12k for a good like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Both players
it's 70 act. It's not looking pretty for them.
Yeah, no one in particular is holding a lot of combo, but Lydia is just losing so much score from their misses and their act. Like, the score lead is insurmountable unless Lydia figures out how to tap in the middle of it.
Yeah, but even if they do, what is that? A 120k score gap. That's gonna be really hard to fight back, and I just don't think it's happening with
Yeah, I mean,
performance they're putting up right now.
Okay, yeah, that was just a stream. Like, this is a stream tapping check, finger control check, and even an aim control check. Like they said in chat. I mean, this map is no slouch in any regard, but you gotta be real comfortable at 224 to play this right. Dude, this map is long. 3 minutes and 32 seconds?
Yeah, and we do get a bit of a break here to recover your hands for just a bit.
Give your hand a tiny break.
Yeah.
We're gonna go straight back into it after this.
No, I think there's a break. Is there? No. It just keeps going.
Nope, there's still more. There's still more. But yeah, I mean, 25% act difference, I think this just shows you're a little more comfortable on the tapping.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just seems a little bit more comfortable. Yeah.
And Katie Djeestar still holding a little combo. Lydia holding combo. Oh, and they have a very, very unfortunate miss aim.
Yeah, their aim is like really shaky. I assume it's due to the strain that they're putting on their tapping hand.
It could be a mix of both. I mean, their aim is not necessarily it wasn't necessarily the most controlled in the last map, but it's only exacerbated by like how hard Snap is to tap. Lydia even recovering act during this section. But alas, I mean, still a 350k gap, even if they want it. I don't think there's anything they could do. Katie Djeestar getting into their groove. 900 combo at the end with 97. Their act is better. Their combo is great.
Yeah, that's a very solid score from Nihilate. Crossing 1k combo here and crossing 500k. It's a very, very solid score. But honestly, I think they could have just like, they didn't even need to do much to get this point here. Lydia
yeah, I mean,
having a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, the 600k was a little unnecessary.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like,
just, you know,
10 times the score. Yeah, Katie Djeestar, maybe a little bit more of a tapping player than Lydia, but I could be wrong.
Okay, at least we get to see the C rank on the stream. No way. It's purple and pinkish. A little more. No, it's more purple, but you know.
Woof.
I mean,
a
hey.
very decisive point.
Hey, it's the other you know, opponent's pick, you know. It's alright. We're gonna be going to Hard Rock 2 now. And this is the last precision map that's available. This is just gonna be a more like standard generic precision map here. Like, you know, inoffensive. Got some aim, we got some bursts here and there. So overall, pretty standard and generic precision.
Yeah, man, dude. I mean, precision. This is the most. We said this is the most standard one out of all of them.
Yeah. So at almost 200 BPM, 2 minutes.
Oh, for sure, a little fast for the average precision map, but we'll see how these players get through it. And an awesome dog in the background.
Oh, look at that. Nice dog.
An awesome dog with an anime girl, man. Dude, these guys really like precision, bro.
No, they do.
They picked all 4 of them, just like what, 16 maps?
Out of the first 5 maps, 4 of them are precision.
I mean, yo, respect. I'm a precision player too, but
Yeah.
like a little excessive going for it all for rip. Yeah, they just wanted to get straight into it, and Katie Djeestar missing a little early.
Looks like they're finding some trouble here in the beginning, the first third. And while this map is shorter than the rest of the maps that we've seen so far, so these breaks early are gonna matter more. But Lydia does drop the combo as well. But
Yeah, that big combo. Katie Djeestar, if they hold their combo a little longer, it might just pull over. The combo on being mildly contested by Lydia's combo, but that 250 combo is a big deal until they break it.
Oh,
Both players break. The combo reset in favor to Lydia.
They're keeping it close for us. I mean, what is that? 30k difference and even combos, even accuracies. It really just comes down to those last 4th here.
Who will find the next miss? Lydia will find the next miss, and Katie Djeestar pulling it over quick. Unless they miss like right now, I don't know what's gonna happen.
And there's not much time left. Lydia finding a chain miss, and that's just not what you want to see here. It's your own pick. Nihilate does find a break, but Lydia just doesn't have enough combo to combat that. There's not enough map here. Oh, but he does find a miss.
Finding another break.
No, I don't think there's enough map. It's not dense enough.
Is there spinner?
Is there?
No.
No.
Losing by 7.5k.
If only there is like 5 more seconds of map, then maybe Lydia would have gotten it. But unfortunately, that's just not how it played out. And that's going to be the first breakpoint of this match.
Well, yeah, I mean, both players showing they're very proficient at precision. It was only a matter of time. One of them would get a breakpoint. Both players still very good. I mean, we're going to be going into Katie Djeestar's next pick. Could be a good time to pick up the momentum and
Yeah.
get an extra point in. You know, make a little cushion or, you know, get to that win a little faster than your opponent. Hard Rock 4 playing
you know
God, the
this map.
Polyphia map.
Everyone's
That is my favorite
heard.
map.
Everyone's heard of the song. Maybe not the map. This map's a little more recent, but at least everyone knows the song. So, you know, it's kind of what you expect.
Very popular song and a very popular map nowadays in tournaments.
Yeah.
Very finger controlly, a little bit of aim control.
Yeah. And it's
Mapped
overall
by
just
my good friend.
really
Yeah, I
good
know the mapper.
buddies.
He made me play test this one. He was
No
making
way.
it.
It's sick.
Let's see how both players do.
Oh my god, it's lagging like crazy a lot. But yeah, I mean, as you mentioned before, we're gonna be seeing a lot of finger control, aim control. No, it's just like a good amount of rhythm switches as well. It's gonna be your rhythm pick of this pool here.
But he's finding a little bit of an act drop, but I mean, doesn't matter as long as they hold that combo, and they are holding that combo.
Yeah, I mean, they just have to hope for Nilla to break, but instead it's them who's gonna be finding the first break here, and that's not something you want to see when you're down on Axie as well. But Nilla
Katie
does
Djeestar finding an
out.
unfortunate miss aim as well. The act difference is making a big difference. 35k score advantage to Katie Djeestar with that mild combo advantage, and obviously the 2% act up. Lydia finding another break. Katie Djeestar just gonna keep pulling it ahead.
Yeah, I mean, they look very comfortable, at least on the act department here.
Yeah, both players know sashes at this though. Just Katie Djeestar finding less misses.
Yeah, less
Both
breaks.
S ranking.
Yeah. Hi, 1DS.
Hi.
Or LDS. Or IDS. I don't know.
I wish I knew what that meant.
Yeah. Is he saying hi to us? I don't think so.
Maybe.
Maybe. Anyways,
Maybe-
hi,
maybe
hi
we're buddies.
Noah. I don't know if he's saying hi to us, but you know, hello. This is a slow build up here, and it gives some combo for Nihilite to, you know, play around with and build that lead up little by little. To being
Yeah, and
50K
after
now.
this, yeah, it's gonna be a big aim control section coming up though. Let's see if who's gonna combo through it. Yeah, aim control
Lydia is gonna
tapping.
be the first
Lydia
one to
finding a
find
break.
And does
Big
Nihilite
tap and control.
hold through this? Yes, he does.
Oh, both players hold through it, but Katie Djeestar having all that combo to back them up. I mean, they're gonna pull this away real fast.
Yeah, that 500 combo lead in favor of Nihilite. That's just looking so good for them. Lydia breaking at that start of that hard section just did not. That's
Lydia
just not what you
dropping on the
want.
back too. Hey, this is a better score than I have.
Sure, same here.
I mean, unfortunate miss, but Katie Djeestar definitely secured the point very cleanly with that massive combo near the end, and Lydia unfortunately not able to match that combo.
Okay,
Okay, they both missed there. But, I
finding
mean,
a miss, but I mean, still. Whoa, why did it freeze?
whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, let's see the end. Oh, oh,
Oh yeah, all right,
oh my
there
god,
you go.
500k.
500k, that's a very good score.
Very
on this.
solid score.
Very solid, very solid. Both players putting up a good fight, but Katie Djeestar finding a massive combo with a very good act advantage.
Yeah, and with them finding with them getting the breakpoint earlier, winning this pick just like consolidates that and keeps their lead up by 2 points here. But it is back to Lydia pick. And so,
See if they can take it.
yeah. Hard Rock 16 is going to be chosen here.
Who's that? The last Hard Rock?
No,
The
it's
third
like
to last
third
Hard
to
Rock?
last.
I'm so good at
That's
math.
good. It's okay.
What is this, like Slider Tech?
This is slide attack. More aiming than usual, but yeah.
Dude, I'm so good at guessing.
No
Booyah.
way. It's okay. You won't need to guess as much next map pool. Well, I guess
Yeah, I
I'm
mean-
not leaking, but the map pools going forward are gonna be a lot more
Organized.
structured. Yeah, a lot more organized, a lot more structured. So. Yeah.
We were just putting things into pool for fun at that
Yeah, we were
point
just like,
before,
you
but
know,
now
throwing shit in. Like, this map's cool.
It's
Let's
like
put in like
fiasco.
Hard Rock 9, man. Yeah, man.
This feels like a 16 to me.
Yeah.
Hard Rock 16 to me.
Yeah.
Lydia down a little on AC, but just the start of the map.
Yeah, this map is
How do
on
you
the
do
shorter
that?
side as well, being just about 2 minutes here, but it is packed of slider tech. Big slider shapes here. And we're going to be seeing that very shortly. You get the first slider tech section here.
Lydia missing at the start of the first EI.
Yeah, but I mean, now let trades
Dude,
that
he's
shortly
breaking.
after.
Yeah, I mean, and no one holding like a major combo. Djeestar finding another miss. Lydia a little up on both combo
Yeah.
and score.
Finding a break out of the right, getting out of that KI is gonna be rough, especially when we're in a slower section here. This is gonna give Lydia a lot more combo to pull that lead back as far as they can.
For sure. Probably the worst time he could have missed right before the slow section. He goes into the break. You're just looking at their combo. You're like, dang, hey, like it
They
was
gotta
going
hold.
A.
They gotta hold. There's a
Lydia gotta stay
50k
calm
lead.
and collected.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, their cursor, their aim kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie. If you've been paying attention, it's kind of been shaky all over the
Yeah,
place.
their aim is
but, I mean,
very shaky. You can tell they probably hover.
Oh my god, how you
Oh,
not
what the
slider
heck?
break? Oh my god.
Dude, Lydia did a fucking spin move.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, hey, they're holding and that's what matters.
How did they hit that? Okay, well, both players are holding.
But Lydia just up by about 150 combo.
Oh!
And with Nihilith finding a break there, that's just going to seal the deal. It's not recoverable for Nihilith.
Yeah, both
finding a
players
break.
breaking, but at this point it's a little too late for Djeestar to do anything if they're not holding. Yeah, I mean, I've seen them. They definitely had a couple misreads, but big ups to Lydia. Only one miss.
The only one miss. I think those are two side
Probably a
breaks.
slider breaker too.
Yeah, but very good score from Lydia here.
Yeah, Lydia taking their point. Let's hope if they can keep that momentum going.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking for a breakpoint here if they want to keep things even. But it is Katie or Nihilith's pick here.
You know,
Oh, no.
randomly off topic, dude. I'm looking at Cookie Rhyme, my badge. Like,
Yeah,
dude, friggin',
you got some
dude,
badge.
Bailey said they're making 128 banners right now.
What?
Why are there so
Are
many
they, are
banners?
they making banners for everyone?
Oh my god, they are making banners for everyone. That's
Oh
insane. Why are we
my.
doing all that?
No, I respect that. The production value, I respect that. It's insane.
Hey, Mission, you're gonna get a banner.
Yes. But focus on this match now, or to kind of
Oh, we're listening to
shift
Tyler,
our
the
focus
creator.
here. We are listening Tyler Curry here. This is Hard Rock 5. Katie Djeestar's pick, and they were kind of. I don't know how both these players are gonna play. They both feel not too great about it. I mean, Nihilith did say they were out of picks, out of maps, and then when this got picked, Lydia said, "This is a map I wanted to ban." So
Both not particularly comfortable. But we'll see who
Yeah.
wins this.
maybe they pop off. Maybe they get a great score here. I'm just gonna have to wait and see. But Hard Rock 5, this is kind of funky control. Mainly some sliders here, but you do get some like 1/3 ulti Amy patterns as well.
Yeah, definitely, and there's a little bit of rhythm aspect to it as well.
Yeah, this map's incredibly hard to act. It's kind of deceiving when you watch it, but it is so hard to act when you play it.
Yeah, it's like every other line is a different like time signature, so it's like you just have to know. You better like Tyler the Creator if you're gonna know how to tap each part of it. And then we're gonna get into a little bit of the slider aim. This looks a lot harder than I remember when I was playtesting it.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty hard, pretty demanding on the control and accuracy here. But I mean, so far, both these players are still holding an FC, but Nihilit's in the lead solely off of the accuracy.
Okay, Djeestar finding a very, very slight miss aim. Finding that spider, but Lydia's gonna pull it over even though their ag is a little lower.
Yeah, that's just not what you want to see. If this is your pick, the first break here, and Lydia is still holding on into this slider aim part here.
Yeah. Oh, and Lydia finding a miss on that reverse slider.
Not able to hold on for long enough to build a sustainable lead, and that lead is just gonna drop and immediately go back to Nihilit's favor.
Yeah, definitely. In that act, 3% act deficit is like definitely not giving Lydia an easy time trying to pull that score over. Lydia breaking on that slider.
But we're in the second half of the map here. Oh my god, both those players got buzz slided. Reset.
Fresh start for Lydia. Especially if Djeestar breaks that early, Lydia is gonna have a chance.
Yeah,
the
lead is only 5k, and with Nihilit finding more breaks, it's gonna favor them, but Lydia trades it out.
This is okay, these sliders are messed up, by the way, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like borderline unreadable.
It's definitely a map that you have to play at least once. Or like twice.
Yeah, Djeestar holding still. Both an act and combo.
They're holding when it's the most important part here. They're growing the lead slowly but surely, bringing it from less than 5k to 20k in their favor now. And a big part of that is their accuracy, but I mean they do also have the combo advantage here.
Yeah, I mean Djeestar not giving away their pick like that.
No, I mean they're not gonna let go of it yet. But there's so little map left. And
Lydia hitting 100 on like every other note.
Yeah, they're struggling to act with department, but I think Nihilit has held on long enough. I think they were able to secure themselves this point here.
Yeah, I mean it was definitely very close for a lot of it, but I mean after that combo reset, Djeestar just managed to find a more consistent combo, and that held them in place. Lydia putting up a good effort, but unfortunately not finding that breakpoint.
Yeah, no, and look at that S rank. Only 3 slider breaks, I believe, from Nihilit. And an incredible.
Yeah, Lydia going back into the next pick. They have a couple comments on the map and their thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, Djeestar can't be too mad. They did win the pick.
Sure.
Hard Rock 18, we're picking the rest of the Hard Rocks.
Yeah, and you know this map. As soon as I put it on, you'll know it.
I love this map!
Yeah, it's Replica. It's gonna be your snappy aim pick here.
Snap aim, aim control.
Yeah, aim
very
control.
Short. A little bit of linear aim. Oh, sorry. My bad.
That's
okay. A
okay.
little bit of linear aim.
Yes.
This is my favorite map ever. I wish I could have played it in the tournament it was pulled in. No.
It was an auction house, right? Last iteration, or
yeah, but the team we were playing against FF'd.
Oh, unfortunate.
I'll give them a.
Did you know what? They should just pull it again.
I'll give them a high 5 if they can match my score that I got last year.
Wait, hold on. I thought this was in quals.
No. This was in the second week of All American.
Oh. 6.8?
What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, man.
Really? Damn, that's just
I think it's like a 7-star.
Yeah, this is 7 stars for sure. Or at least like,
Yeah, man. I mean,
6.97.
what player is holding? Look, man. If either of them get a 700k, I'm giving them a high five because that is my
Let's
score.
go.
I hope they get that high five. I'd be very impressed.
You just want to give a high five to them. So bad.
I would bet a month of supporter, but I really didn't want to give away money. I don't even pay for my own supporter.
It's okay, I don't either.
Yeah, both players holding right now until the Ki. Mild active, but into the little bit of 1/3. Lydia missing really early, unfortunately.
Yeah. Finding the first break here in the middle of this first Ki here. Meanwhile,
Lydia
Nihilate is
finding
still holding
another
on.
break.
Yeah, coming out of that Ki, they're still holding on to the FC with 99 AC. They look so confident on it.
Yeah. And one of the hardest patterns in the map, in my personal opinion, coming up, the stupid little hexagon, and they both hit it! What the heck? They both hit the stupid little hexagon, and
Dude, yeah.
Djeestar still a steam, man. They're building that building that lead.
Yeah, that lead's already at 100k. They're gonna need to find a break soon if Lydia wants to get back. Try to get back this point
Lydia.
here.
Lydia's aim a little scary, a little shaky, but holding that combo out of that last Ki. But not much you can do if they're still holding the FC against you, you know?
Oh,
And Lydia
no.
missing before the Ki!
How
Or the Ki
unfortunate.
build-up.
Yeah, this little Ki build up. This part's so tricky. Oh my god, you
Yeah,
see
little
chain of
aim control
100s
time.
and a miss from Lydia. They're struggling so
Yeah,
bad
it's
on
linear
this
aim.
section. I mean, this section's one of the hardest parts in the map, so I don't blame them. But I
Wait,
mean,
Djeestar might actually get the 700k, man.
yeah, well, 1k combo, 99.3 ag, and growing fast.
Dude, they are not messing around, and they decided to bring up
No,
no! With only a
another-
third left in the map, they missed. They hit the square pattern. That pattern is also pretty difficult. And
And they
losing
don't need
their
to
way
worry
through.
about that break. They've already guaranteed themselves this point.
yeah,
The
hitting
lead
that
is
blow aim.
just the lead is unrecoverable, really. And
Yeah,
as
at
they
this
cross
point, it's just all for the
600k,
punch.
I just want to see
Yeah,
if they FC the rest of the map, as
This
this
part is
map's
crazy
ending.
hard to hit.
Yeah, this map's ending is insanely hard.
Yeah, comboing out of this part is extremely hard. And Djeestar missing very end of that. Yeah, no, this map's intense, bro. It is not an easy map by any means.
A.
Yeah, and this ending
it?
just murderous.
Yeah, and we see
Hitting
another
again.
break from Nihilate here.
Yeah, the ending just picks up the steam, and I mean, who can blame them? I mean, this is the hardest part of the map by a lot, and they might be able to clutch out the 700k. Oh, and they break! No!
No.
Goodbye 700k. Goodbye high five. Unfortunate. Close enough. I'll give him a high 4.
High 4.
Yeah, and Djeestar at match point. Lydia gonna need to pull some heavy weight if they want to make it to tiebreaker.
Yeah, for sure. And I hope they do. I'm not gonna lie, because I'd
Oh.
love to see this tiebreaker.
My apologies. I don't think they were gonna beat my score. I have a 800k on
Okay, you're just like Tom Brady.
this. I think this is just my bag.
Yeah, you're just Tom Brady, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just saying that's my best score. My other scores are like 470k, but
Okay.
yeah, Djeestar getting a insane score for that. I don't know. I mean, putting that up in match is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Mystic, what were you gonna get on that if we played that in match?
I gotta check. I forgot.
I know you usually perform a little better in match, but I want to see your locals. I want to know.
Do I open up Ocean now?
I don't
I'll
know,
show you
dude.
after. I'll show you after.
Okay.
You're gonna be getting
Hard Rock
Hard
10.
10 here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, it's a little
Redraw the
inconvenient.
monetary world. Redraw the monetary world. I know what that map is.
You do?
10th one. It's the 10th one.
Yeah, you're right. It's the 10th one.
Djeestar picking this. You're gonna try to end it here. What is this map? It's like
This
all-
map's doing a flow tech map of the
Low
pool
tech.
here, 2 minutes, and you're gonna be seeing a lot of flow patterns, a lot of in control here.
Lydia looking a little worried with the uh-oh.
Yeah, and they're let's trying to like solidify their win here. They don't want to give up any more maps.
Yeah,
And
this map sounds intense. A lot of noises.
yeah, a lot of funky noises.
A lot of noises. That means there could be a lot of map.
True. Well, it's on the shorter side. Just 2.5 minutes. Not the
Pretty
not
descriptive, man. I'm pretty good at describing
yeah.
maps.
True. Boy. Very good. Doing a good job.
Oh, and there's that flow coming early.
Yeah.
There's
this
the
map,
tech coming early, man.
yeah, this map just at the beginning just gives you a little bit of shows you a little bit of
Maybe
what
a
it has in store for you. And Lydia does find an early break here.
Hey, jeez. Hey,
Get right
jeez.
into it. With those slider, I don't know what to call those. I can't call it shim, it's too short, but those slider flow patterns.
Little sliders.
Yeah, and Lydia is struggling so much on this map. They're already finding so many breaks.
Yeah. Oh,
Those
and
triangles.
those triangles are messed up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Djeestar are feeling so comfy on this. Still hitting it 1/4 into the map. Act a little low, but doesn't matter if you're holding that combo. Oh, and he still hits it. He hits that little burst thingy.
Yeah, that 1-6 burst. I mean, we've seen a lot of people break on, and Lydia does find a break there, but Nihila is still holding on to the
Yeah, and
FC
he's hitting
here.
that flow. He is hitting that flow. B rank, I mean, it might just already be done.
Yeah.
It might be a done deal.
We don't want to
But
call it
let's
too
see.
early, but like 185k lead in favor of Nihila. It's
Did he
gonna be
almost break on that slider?
I wasn't looking. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, you shouldn't break on the slider because there's no slider ticks. I don't know if
He almost misaimed it. Oh, he misaimed that. He aimed at the wrong
you can go,
way.
You can go the wrong way. It's okay. There's no slider ticks.
Hey, Djeestar holding combo 2/3 in.
We get into the last third of the map here, and they're still holding on to the FC. I think it's a done deal here. They've secured their win. They're going to be proceeding to semifinals, but...
Let's see if they can hit the rest of it. Oh! Lydia missing, but...
Oh, no!
Hey, Djeestar missing on a slider.
That slider stream, I don't blame them. That slider stream's brutal. But look at that, 700k. Oh, no S rank, but, you know... They've done more than enough.
Yeah, I mean... Doubling the score of your opponent, what are you going to do about it, man? Lydia putting up a good fight, but Haiti Djeestar are taking it 7-3. 6-3. 7? 7. 7-3.
7-3.
Okay. Yeah, I got real good at counting.
Alright.
Yeah, 7-3 to Katie Djeestar.
GG, well played, and x3Lydiia is going to be eliminated here, unfortunately. But, you know, they put up a good run throughout the tournament. They did upset TH1 earlier in this round. So well done.
Seriously?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, TH1 is out because of them.
Wow, that's wild. TH1, a very phenomenal player. I mean, just goes to show how good the players are when they're going into the round.
Yeah, I know.
All the players left only going to be elite.
Do you mind staying for a little longer? Because there's an ongoing match right now. I think the last match of quarterfinals.
Oh boy.
It's Krabby versus Fell.
Oh, two really good players. What the heck?
Yeah.
Hell.
I accidentally logged out of my... Dude, I forgot to empty close and I accidentally refreshed.
Yeah.
Alright, let me ping the ref.
No. Krabby, not exactly a tapping player, but on every other aim pick, like, he's phenomenal, very consistent. And Fell, no slouch either. Like a 5k Colombian player, but damn, that guy can play some hard rock.
Yeah, no, Fell. Really good at that stuff. It is winners brackets, so
Yeah.
I mean they're both gonna be proceeding regardless, but it's just to see who's gonna make it in winners semis and who's gonna go.
Yeah, I've actually played with both of these players. Krabby and me and him, we share a badge actually.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, we both won Suji Cup 2023.
Oh damn.
He played a lot more than me. Him and Lion, they were our tier 4s. I was behind MX 10,000 and he got me. But yeah, Fell. I played with him in Broccoli Cup 3. Very good player. Pretty up there for his tier. Like honestly,
All right, I'm gonna quickly restart
fair guy.
stream. Give it a couple minutes. We'll be back with Krabby versus Fell. Just give us a minute.
Yay!